The former federal prosecutor who litigated some really high-profile immigration cases in Vermont will not be recommended to serve on the Vermont Supreme Court.
The decision came after hours of testimony in the Senate Judiciary Committee this month. NBC5's James Maloney was in the room today for this morning's discussion. He joins us live outside of the U.S. Attorney's Office in Burlington. James, walk us through this decision.
Well, Lauren, this is only the first round of the confirmation process for Governor Phil Scott's nominees to the High Court. Now, the Senate is going to have the final say next week, but we're expecting to hear the same arguments related to ex-prosecutor Michael Drescher's resume. Now, Michael Drescher and Christina Nolan have worked with the Trump administrations in their roles at the DOJ, but today we learned that Nolan will be recommended for confirmation. Drescher will not. Now, the crux of their hesitation, Drescher's role in two high-profile and controversial immigration cases that played out in Vermont last spring. Two non-citizen college students, Ramesa Ozturk and Mohsen Madawi, were detained by immigration authorities and challenged it in court. At the time, Drescher was acting U.S. attorney, and he argued on behalf of the government. Last week, Drescher defended his role in both cases, saying his participation in the case was separate from the Trump administration's immigration policy, and all his legal arguments were legitimate and ethical. It wasn't enough to convince Democrats on the committee. Here's what Senate Pro Tem Philip Baruth had to say.
I feel like the people who supported Mr. Drescher were in essence saying, we understand that you feel you need to draw the line, but you should draw it after Michael Drescher. And I just don't feel that I can do that. I feel that the system that arrested Mr. Madawi had been hastily put together. It was, in my mind, unconstitutional. It was directed at spiriting him out of the country.
Drescher resigned from his role at the DOJ before the confirmation process started. Meantime, Madawi and Ozturk were released from detention last spring, but their cases are still in limbo. Lauren?
I'll take it, James. You did report that Christina Nolan will be recommended to serve. She was appointed by President Trump during his first term in office, so did that come up when discussing her candidacy?
Well, Jack, Nolan's political appointment really hasn't been in the spotlight as much as Drescher's here. Like you said, Trump appointed her to lead the U.S. Attorney's Office in Vermont back in 2017. She resigned when President Joe Biden took over in 2021. Since then, she's been working in a private practice as a defense attorney. Last summer, there was an incident where Nolan brought a gun into the Windham County Courthouse. Lawmakers asked her about it, and she said it was an honest mistake. Today, the committee said they were satisfied with her answer. And it's worth noting that lawmakers questioned Nolan for about 35 minutes. Meanwhile, Drescher received questioning for about 3 hours. Now, again, the Senate will have their say on these confirmations next Tuesday. Jack?
I know you'll be following it for us, James. Thank you very much.